Here is the best custom Sauron minifigure you can assemble. The helmet, shoulders, and mace are files I bought and downloaded from a website called 3D Coats. After that, I found a guy from Fiverr who 3D printed them, and I will show all those links in the description and then in this video. The arms and legs are longer than the usual minifigures, and I had them extracted from a Woody minifigure from Toy Stories. The arms you can find from Woody, the long legs you can find either from Woody or Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. They both have them in different variants. I personally painted the arms because they're not usually that color. I had also custom legs and torso for Sauron painted from another website, but they're not the right fit and they don't actually really work. Right here I'll show you the holes for the arms are way too small, and the actual Lego minifigure arms can't fit in there. Otherwise, this torso is perfect for Sauron, so maybe in a future build I'll be able to put that one instead of this one, but for now this is what I have. The cape is just a normal cape. It's not it's like a cape with holes. You can get pretty much any cape you want for it. It just needs to be black. You can get a bigger one, you can get a different one, so the cape doesn't hugely matter, but the detail is all in the Sauron, in the helmet and the shoulders, as well as the mace. It is all, I think this is the best possible custom Sauron minifigure that you can have. As you can see, the head is extremely detailed. There is holes in the nose, the eyes in the nose, and that is something that I had to request personally from the person that I had to create them, because they're not, the STL file for this helmet does not actually have holes in the mouth, sorry, in the nose and the eyes, so you'd have to request that. The shoulders are also very good, sharp Sauron looking shoulders. This is pretty much almost an exact replica of the Sauron from the movies Lord of the Rings. And the mace is also, I will show you, the mace is also, in my opinion, perfect. They were all made by the person that I'm going to be link in this video, from resins, from a 3D printer. And this is the main part I wanted to show about my custom Sauron minifigure, as the Lego hasn't actually officially made a Sauron minifigure, which I'm very hopeful that they will sometime in the future, although I kind of doubt that it would be as detailed and as good looking as some of these custom ones that you've been seeing on the internet. And I believe this really is the best one out there. Obviously I'm kind of biased because I personally have it and I assembled it, but none of these actual parts are made by me personally, so they've all been gathered from the various websites that I will be linking. And you can essentially find anybody. You don't have to find the exact guy that did it for me, but you can find anybody on Fiverr, the Fiverr website, that does 3D printing from resins. And I suggest this helmet is printed from a black resin, so it's not actually painted, it's legit black, and that's why it's so naturally good looking. I'm not sure if it turns out the same color in the video, but I have also downloaded and had other parts of Sauron made into Lego, and I will show them to you, but they're not, these are parts that I personally thought were subpar, and they're not nearly as good looking as the Sauron that I've been showing you up until now. Hold on, give me a second. This is kind of a, okay, so now one of the original, this I got from Big Kid Bricks, the website. These shoulder piece and this helmet, and they're still pretty cool, to be honest, but they're not as cool as the actual other custom made pieces that I have, which is why I don't think this is the best one. But you can buy this minifigure from Big Kid Bricks. I'll link you the website, and you can also, I have this same this same helmet. This is the same one, but it's painted gray, and it doesn't actually have, this is the prototype that I actually got sent and I didn't realize it. This doesn't have holes in the eyes and the nose, as you can see, because at that point I hadn't realized that there aren't any holes on the STL file for this custom made helmet. So I had to request the person who 3D printed them to make holes in them on the file before he actually printed them. And this is another it's the same helmet, but it's a previous variant. The one I'm holding on the right is actually painted black. So the resin it was made from is white and it's painted black, but one of its as you can see, one of its spikes got broken when it was shipped to me, and that's why I requested another one to be made. So out of the 3 ones, I'll show you here in a second. Actually, I'll show you all the helmets and I'll let you decide which you believe is the best one. But I personally think it's I personally believe it's this one here, because these 3 ones are the same one. It's the same exact model, but this one is painted black with a broken spike. This one is painted gray. It doesn't have holes in the eyes and the nose, and this one has holes, has all the spikes, and they didn't need to paint it because it's actually black. The material it was made from is black. This one is a very rough model that I don't particularly like, but I had it made anyway, just because, you know. And this is another custom mace that I had made for him, but this is way too long. I'll show you right now, but this is way too long of a mace, and it's not as detailed and as refined as the one on the right, which is his actual minifigure. So yeah, that's pretty much it.